Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are drinking something delicious, let me know in the comments section what you are sipping on. I've got a margarita in my glass. I had some red wine earlier. Didn't want to open another bottle, so I went from red wine to margarita. I'm hoping that's not going to be a bad decision later. But I had margaritas earlier today too. It's just been a long day. It really has. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday, but it's downhill from here because I'm going to be at the winery Thursday through Sunday. We've got a lot of fun things going on and I'm really excited. It's somehow June already, so we've got lots of good stuff to talk about. But for now, just tell me what you guys are drinking and we'll start running through all the fun stuff that we have going on here for June because there is a lot of it. So get ready here. Some of it is this weekend, but then we have a lot going on this week, but then just a lot going on the rest of the month too. First things first, it is still kind of new, although last week, June 1st was Wednesday. So we're now on our second Wednesday of the month, but we've got the June wines of the month available now. If you haven't heard, we do have the summer collection available now. If you have been living under a rock and haven't tried the summer collection yet, it's watermelon, pineapple, strawberry, and lemon. 4 different wines. A lot of people have asked, like they see it on the tasting list and they're like, oh, wow, this is one wine with all these flavors. That would be insane. It could be insanely delicious, but no, they are all 4 separate wines. But it would be really easy to like pour a glass and just like combine them together. And maybe that would be like a good fruit punch kind of slushy flavor. We'll have to experiment with that. But I know a lot of people tried it over the last week. So if you guys have tried them, let me know which one has been your favorite this year. Last year, the big sellers were watermelon and strawberry. Years prior, I would say pineapple was always the big hit. So I know at the herd party last week, I want to say I was hearing more pineapple again, but if you guys came in and tried the summer collection this last week, let me know which one was your favorite and which one you decided to take home with you. So these wines, they are available for tastings and by the glass at the winery for anybody and everybody. But if you want to take a bottle home with you, they are just for the herd members for the month of June. Then the other thing that we've got going on with the summer collection is we have our cocktail of the month featuring the pineapple wine from the summer collection and our mojito wine cocktail mixer. And Mel put together a lovely video showing you how to make one of these bad boys. So I'm going to cut to her here.
Make our June wine cocktail of the month with me. Pour 5 ounces of pineapple wine over ice. Add 2 ounces mojito cocktail mixer. Squirt of lime juice. Top with soda. Garnish with a lime. Enjoy!
It sounds so good. I don't think I've tried it yet, which is surprising. I've definitely had the mojito or winejito rather. And 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, we had the winejito slushy, which was one of my absolute favorites. But pineapple winejito sounds extra delicious. This reminds me, my senior year of college, I went to Vegas with a big group of friends, and we went to like this pool opening party where it was open bar. very dangerous open bar in Vegas. And the bartender kept making me pineapple mojitos. And that was like my first time really even having a mojito and pineapple. And it was so good. So this takes me back to my days in Las Vegas and laying by the pool. So it's perfect summer drink is what I think of right away. Pineapple Winehito. Randy said strawberry lemon slushy. Yes, I think that would be an amazing combination. I know Quick Trip has those like smoothie slushy machine things, and I hit up the strawberry lemonade one all the time. So I'm sure with the summer collection, the strawberry and lemon combined together would be amazing. So maybe that will be a slushy flavor in the future here. Stay tuned. Or maybe that'll be a good July cocktail. Nice strawberry lemonade slushy. Speaking of slushies, we are doing another BOGO on the prepackaged to-go slushies. So if you guys don't know, on Sundays when it's time to shut down, what we like to do is grab the to-go cups, and whatever is left in the slushy machine, we fill up to-go cups and we stick them in the freezer. And then once that little section in the freezer is full, we do a little BOGO prepackaged deal. And so it's kind of like a mystery flavor, whatever we pull. We usually, a lot of times it's easy to tell by the colors, but you never know. And so usually we'll try to grab different colors, and but you can't like request any color, like certain flavors. We just grab mystery flavors, and trust me, all the slushy flavors have been delicious, so you don't have to worry. They're all going to taste amazing. And so we're doing the BOGO prepackaged slushies. A lot of them are the big ones because the big ones are amazing. So the big ones are 32 ounces, and then we do have some 16 ounces too. So for the BOGO, it's the same size. And that's while supplies last. So like I said, we just have the one little section in our freezer. And if somebody comes in tomorrow and wipes us clean, then it's while supplies last. Then I'm trying to remember, oh man, what the slushy flavors are for this week. Last week, I was so happy. I just was taking like a shot in the dark. I knew that we were doing blue raspberry lemonade, but then we also did the watermelon last week. Now that I got my slushy brain flowing, I know what the flavors are for this week, and I'm so excited because I'm not going to lie, the blue raspberry lemonade and the watermelon, they were both delicious on their own, but I didn't like them combined. I know a lot of people got them combined and they liked it. It wasn't my cup of tea. This week, we have cranberry as one of the flavors and mimosa as the other flavor. And I know those two are going to be so, so good together. I know Mel posted a photo of the individual and then a mix. And I've had a cranberry mimosa before at the winery with the cranberry wine and Sunday Funday. I know other people have done it before for holidays and stuff. It's one of my favorite things to do. So it's going to be a great slushy flavor. I cannot wait to try it. Might have to bust into those tomorrow. We'll see. So the slushy flavors for this week, we've got cranberry and mimosa for the two options. And then we've got the BOGO on the prepackaged slushies. Checking the comments here. I see Ethan is drinking his margarita Monday. Of course. I don't think we've got a weather update from Ethan for this week. But I did see, I kind of looked ahead and it looks like it's going to be a really nice weekend. So I think it's going to be some good patio weather here. So we've got slushies covered. While you are drinking your slushies, you might want to come and join us on Friday night for pub trivia. So we're going to be kicking off trivia at 6 o'clock on Friday, and we're switching it up again this month. Pub trivia, it's just like general trivia. There's just a variety of topics. You don't have to be an avid TV watcher or know it all about any certain thing. There's sports, general knowledge, current events, history. I don't remember what all the categories are. Questions are general, so just bring a good variety of people for your team that have different areas of expertise, and you should be covered. So teams, of course, can be 2 to 6 people, and so that's going to be going on June 10th, and we're going to do the first half of the questions because the trivia thing is like 100 questions, which if we did all 100 questions, it would probably take like 2.5 hours. So we're splitting it up then between June 10th and June 24th will be the second date. However, if you can only come to one or the other, that's totally fine. Each night we'll have a winner. If you're super smart and want to and can come to both nights and win both times, then yay for you. Regina's saying hi. Hello. Ooh, Nicole is drinking Black Diamond. Ooh, I got some bad news for you guys. Nicole, you're going to be happy you're drinking some of your Black Diamond, but we sold out of Black Diamond over the weekend, and it's going to be, I would say, 2 to 3 months before we have more Black Diamond in stock. So if you've got other bottles, you might want to save them up and or drink them because it's only going to be like 2 or 3 months, which isn't that crazy. Like middle end of summer here, we'll have more. But that's the bad news. We did sell out of Black Diamond over the weekend. Yes, Nicole says, oh no. So definitely savor those sips that you got in your glass tonight, and hopefully the next batch will be ready sooner than later. So if you guys are coming for trivia, again, go back to the slushy idea. If you're a Black Diamond fan, the cranberry slushy, if you like Black Diamond, I could see people liking the cranberry slushy. It's a good close second. Okay, so we've got trivia going on Friday. On Saturday, I don't have a thing for it, but I'm going to be around and doing tours. So if anybody has always wondered what goes on in the back in the production area, I'm going to try to do a tour like every hour or so. And so if you guys are really interested in a tour, you can feel free to shoot us a message and we can try to schedule a time for you. Otherwise, just come on out on Saturday. We have a tour group that is going to be coming at noon, I think. And so since they are already coming and doing a tour, I figured I would put it out there that if anyone else is interested in doing a tour, I will be around and in tour guide mode. And maybe Ethan will help me too, because the last time I gave a tour, Ethan was back there and he just jumped right in and gave a better tour than I do. Honestly, he was like running the show. I'm like, all right, I think we've got a new tour guide. I can just, go on break and let Ethan run the show here. So maybe I can convince him to help me out again on Saturday. But if any of you guys are interested in the tour, shoot us a message or just come on out on Saturday. And as long as it doesn't get insanely busy and I need to help pour wine and whatnot, then I will be more than happy to give you a tour of our production area. So we've got that going on Saturday, along with just all the good, fun wine and food. Then on Sunday, Bree Morgan is going to be coming by. So we have live music with Bree Morgan on Sunday, June 12th from 2 to 4. And so Bree is very talented. I would say she's like a country pop. Obviously, like her website, Facebook page will give you a better description. But to me, and honestly, I'm not a country fan, but I really like her stuff. So it's got that pop edge to it that makes it more fun and easy listening. And she has some of her own original songs too that are on Spotify. I think it was like either 1 or 2 years ago that she came out with her album on Spotify, and I I have that as one of my playlists in Spotify. So her original music is really good, and then she also plays a lot of popular songs too. And I'm pretty sure. So I was just talking to someone about this when Cindy was playing last weekend. I was like, almost every musician, like a lot of the women, especially when they come, if they play their own version of the song Jolene, I love to hear everybody's version, and I'm pretty sure Breeze is like one of the best. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm probably gonna have to request it on Sunday and reconfirm that. But like that's the type of voice she has, if you know that song. And so she is just so talented. She goes down to Nashville and does shows. She goes all over Wisconsin and I think like Northern Illinois and everything. But I think she's full-time music rock star. And so we're excited to have her out at the winery on Sunday. She'll be coming out. All right, let's keep rolling with more events that we have going on. Because like I said, there's a lot. June 16th, next Thursday, we are going to have yoga and wine. That is going to be happening at 6 o'clock. So weather depending, we may or may not be outside. I know when the weather is really nice, Elise will move it outside in the grass. And if time's right, kind of hit that golden hour and just makes it extra good ambiance, I would say. Otherwise, if the weather doesn't cooperate, we move out the tables and chairs and we've got plenty of room inside, but make sure you get your tickets because the last few times we've done yoga, it has sold out. So if you know you're going to come, I'd recommend getting your ticket sooner rather than later. And the other thing we've got going on next week, I don't have a thing for it yet, but the Club Winston crew is going to be doing a party then on next Wednesday. So all the details are in the Club Winston group. If you aren't a member of that group, just go to our Facebook page under the group section. You can click on the Club Winston page and then they've got all the event details on there. I'll have to figure out, I don't know if there's a way to take a group event and add it to just our regular Facebook page. I should know if that's an option, being the Facebook expert person that I am, but I don't know off the top of my head. So if you are interested in coming out for the Club Winston event, all are welcome for that. Club Winston, it's a really fun crew, very welcoming. So if you're looking to make some new friends, this is definitely a group to join because you will for sure make a lot of new friends. And they're a very friendly, great crew to hang out with. So we've got that going on next week, as well as Wino Bingo on June 17th with Project 1649. They managed to fill the house last Friday for the June 3rd Wino Bingo. Tammy and the other people that came with her from Project 1649 did such an amazing job calling Wino Bingo. They've done it before. So when they came in last Friday, they were, like riding a bicycle. They just jumped right in and had a great time. They brought some amazing prizes. Like, I love it when the organizations bring in some of their own stuff because they can get so creative. They had fun wine glasses and like soaps. Like there was all kinds of goodies. So they brought in a lot of their own Wino Bingo prizes, it was awesome. They did a great job. And so they'll be coming back on next Friday, June 17th to call Wino Bingo. And so if you missed out or if you had fun last Friday, then you should definitely join us this next Friday for Wino Bingo. We've got a couple of ticketed events coming up that I want to make sure to talk about so that if you guys want to come, you get your tickets as soon as possible. The June Paint and Sip is happening on June 26th from 11 to 1. Picture This Creative Studio will be coming out. And so those tickets should be available either on our Facebook or website. And so you book those through them, you pick out your design and everything, and then come and join us on June 26th for that. The other big ticketed thing we'll have coming up here in June, on June 30th, we're hosting another comedy show. So our own Christian West, she is a comedian and calling some of her other comedian friends in, and they're going to be doing a show at the winery June 30th at 7:30 p.m. And so the tickets, I'm pretty sure, are only $10. Don't, quote me on that if I am wrong. I'm like 90% sure they're like only $10, which for a comedy show, that's crazy cheap. And of course, there'll be drinks available. So if you guys are looking for something fun to do at the end of June, that's a Thursday night, and it's after hours for the winery. And last time we limited the tickets. This time we're limiting it even more so that people really have room to stretch and stock up on all their beverages and everything. So that's going to be happening on June 30th. Then for non-ticketed, other exciting fun events that we've got coming up here, I know a lot, and I mean a lot of people who are going to be really excited about this one. We are doing a tasting card redemption weekend. That's right. If you've got a thick stack of those tasting cards or glass cards, then you can come and redeem them. This is the redemption key here. We'll have it available at the winery on June 18th and June 19th. Don't worry about memorizing this, and we'll make sure to post it in the Facebook group and everything. But if you have been asking when this is going to happen again, here's your answer finally. It's going to be next weekend, June 18th and 19th. And so I think we added some stuff. I'm trying to remember. The wine cocktails are on there now. Chips and salsa. Those might have been on there before. But yeah, we're finally doing it again. Tasting card redemption happening June 18th and 19th. Hopefully you guys can make it. Otherwise, stay tuned for a new date too. We're trying to mix more in, I promise. I know a lot of you have, like, when I say a thick stack, like it's like as thick as the book, as a book, I guess. And speaking of books, we've got book club coming up on June 23rd. This month, we're switching it up. We have a special guest coming. Sherry Durr Wiley is going to be coming to book club. She is a local author, and she has, I don't even know how many books. She has a huge, huge list of books that you can go through and read. One of them is Family Secrets. I don't even have like her full list. I don't think we'd have time to go through it. It sounds like she has a lot of books under her belt. So she's going to be joining us. So it's going to be extra special. This is the first time that we've had an author join us for book club. And so you are just basically just encouraged to read any of her books. This one is my suggestion. If you're looking to, read, I think a lot of other people in the group discussed reading this one. But if you just want to pick up a copy of any of her books and read it, it's just going to be more casual meet and greet style. And we're just excited that she's going to be coming to the winery and joining us for book club. It'll be a winery first, having the author come. Maybe she'll even read an excerpt or two from a book. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a good time either way. Then we've got some more musicians coming up. So next weekend, Dan Bruschi will be playing June 18th from 3 to 5. Dan plays just kind of classic rock. I don't want to say pop, but popular songs for that are great for like drinking and chilling on the patio. I accidentally hit my table and that sounded like a knock apparently. So I don't know if you guys can hear it. The two doggos are going a little crazy in the background. About 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live, the UPS guy showed up and I was like, oh, thank God he came 5 minutes before, because that was a show. Whenever UPS, Amazon, etc. comes, they go crazy. So I think they've calmed down now at least. But so Dan is coming out on June 18th. Then for other music that we've got coming up, Tim O'Grady is coming June 26th. So I know he's played at the winery before, but the time I first remember seeing him was last year at the Rock the Grounds event. We were out there and they had live music throughout the day, and Tim O'Grady played, and Mel and I were like, wow, this guy's great. Like, we got to get him out to the winery. And so that's where I'm like, I'm pretty sure we had him out to the winery then last year, but this might be the first time. I don't know. We get so many good musicians, but I know I saw Tim last year at Rock the Grounds, and we were like, this guy, we got to get him out to the winery. So he's coming out on June 26th from 2 to 4. Let's see here. There's one other big thing we've got coming up, but that's not until July. But start, save the date, mark your calendars. If you are a Herd Wine Club member, July, I'm so focused on June, July 6th from 4 to 7, we are going to be doing a Herd member tailgate. We're going to be cooking out some burgers and brats, and then doing some chips, and just going to be a fun party. If you guys came out last week for our first Herd members social, hopefully you guys had a great time. This one's going to be just a big tailgate party, and I'm looking forward to it. It's right after the July 4th weekend, so hopefully everybody will be recovered by July 6th and ready to drink and tailgate a little bit, and hopefully everybody will be back in town too. I know I'm going to be in town. Milton's got the big rhythm and booms thing happening in town this year, so it's going to be a good year to just stick around town, I would say, for the 4th of July weekend. So we've got the Herd member tailgate July 6th. Hopefully some of our Herd members can come and join us then. And we're going to keep trying to do the first Wednesday of every month, something like Herd social fun events. So stay tuned for that. I do want to quick say originally we were planning to bottle on Friday, but we decided to wait until next Friday. So I know Laura and Jeff were planning to come for sure. So I want to make sure everybody gets the message. We are not bottling this Friday, but we will be bottling next Friday. I'm trying to think of, I wish I had the calendar memorized. The 17th. So we are going to be bottling on Friday the 17th, not this Friday, the 10th, I think. So FYI on that. I think that covers all the events that we have going on at the winery. We definitely have a bunch of stuff that's going on outside of the winery. Mel is crazy, crazy busy this week. Tomorrow, she is going to be at the Forward Janesville Business After 5, and Blaine's Farm and Fleet is hosting, and I think she's going to be taking the trailer down there and serving slushies at the Business After 5. So if you're looking for something fun to do tomorrow, that might be something to look into. I know Forward Janesville sells tickets for the Business After 5 events. Then on Friday, she is going to be at a golf outing at Glen Erin, serving up some samples. Then on Saturday, we are going to be at Woofstock in Beloit, the Southern Wisconsin Humane Society is hosting Wolfstock, and so I think it's from 2 to 8. Gosh, let me check my calendar again. I should just keep it up on my screen. It's hard to keep track of everything because there's so much stuff. We've just got it on the calendar as an all-day event. So you guys will have to go to the Facebook page for the details on Wolfstock if you're looking to go to that. I know they're going to have food trucks, music, wine, of course. Mel's bringing the slushy machine out to Wolfstock. We have 2 slushy machines now, so don't worry. We will still have slushies at the winery, and then she's bringing the second slushy machine down to Wolfstock. So, and it looks like it's going to be like 80 degrees on Saturday, so definitely going to be a good day for some wine slushies. So we've got that. That's just this week. Like I said, she is going to be a busy, busy lady. And I know we've got some other fun stuff coming up, but we'll save that for next week and just focus on all the fun that we've got going on for this week. But if you guys have any questions about events and things that I talked about, please leave a comment, send us a message. You know the drill. And hopefully we will see you all very soon at the winery or out and about at any of the community events we've got going on. That's all I've got for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Cheers to a fun week ahead. Bye, guys.